Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
What's up, everybody? Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. KJRadio.com is where you can find us on the internet, and I hope you will. And you can also get a hold of us at 844-551-8255. Taylor Swift took down her Twitter account. And you want to know why? First of all, let me ask my producers. I told you guys, I said Taylor Swift is standing on her laurels around this bodyguard, this bouncer supposedly putting his hand on her butt, knowing this man didn't do that. She got this man fired over a prank. She knows it. And my suspicion is, I don't know why she shut her Twitter account down. I don't know. But my suspicion is people revolted against her because they were like, you know what? You're ruining somebody's career strictly because you have the power to do it. That's when you know that you're a leftist, when you will do something like that. How many times? I don't know if you've ever been in a position of power over people. I have been. And even in the position I'm in right now. And there are people that make me so mad. And I think to myself, I'm going to be honest with you. I think to myself, I could make one, maybe two phone calls and just make your life miserable, you little maggot, whoever's bothering me, right? But then I catch myself and I say, you know what? I'm not going to do that. It's not worth my time. Karma will catch them. And there's no sense in me being the person that, that is the downfall for, I don't want the ripple effect of what happens. What happens to their kids? Maybe they end up committing suicide. I'm never going to know. I'm going to drive along and not even look in the rearview mirror. So I see that as what leftists do. And now that's not to say if you're truly wronged, you don't do something about it. Lord knows I'm that guy. I'm not going to be wronged. But what I saw in Taylor Swift, and I told you guys, I saw this in the picture. If the guy had his hand on her buttocks, she would have freaked out and you would have seen it in the camera, in the picture. She took that picture with her friend and nobody else did her friend go, oh my gosh, it was horrible. He put his hand on her butt and she had to, no. Did anybody else? You don't take pictures and a guy have your hand on your butt. Celebrities do nothing in a vacuum. It wasn't just those three. And forget that her friend said nothing. This guy denied it because it was true. Now, was it in poor taste that he, acted like, oh, I got my hand on her butt, woohoo, and photobombed her picture? Sure it was. But it's not something that people don't do. I wouldn't do it. I would be like, hey, if I photobombed, I'd be like, hey. And I don't even like photobomb. I don't even like photobombing people's pictures. I photobombed Herman Cain and Alan West and a bunch of my black conservative friends. I photobomb their stuff just for fun. But I don't like photobombing where you're like in the picture, with The Rock and you don't even know who he is. And then you're carrying the thing around in your wallet like he's your boyfriend. That's what you would do, wouldn't it? Come on, man. Admit it. I know y'all are heterosexual dudes, but The Rock, come on. Would you give it up to The Rock? Me either. I was just testing y'all. But so this guy's career's ruined. So Taylor Swift removes her Twitter page because she's catching pure hell. And rightfully so. I'm guessing that's why she did it. Maybe somebody can confirm it. Call the show. 844-551-8255 or send us a note at KJRadio.com. Why use your power? You know what Taylor Swift is? She's a chick with a nice voice. She's a woman who can sing. That's it. It doesn't make her special. If you need a mechanic, do you want a singer or do you want a really, a butch-looking chick mechanic? She can even have that butchy haircut and the tattoo that says love dad or mom or whatever she chooses, or, my significant other. Hey, I don't care. I want my car fixed. I don't want somebody that sings to me about her breakups. I want a mechanic. So depending on the circumstances, Taylor Swift means nothing to me. If I'm in a mood and I want to cry over a breakup or something, then I'll play a Taylor Swift song. Why do we give these people so much power? I talked about this before. These are people with really pretty voices. It's like I'm Brian Williams. I'm here to deliver the news. So what? It's fake. So what that I don't know what I'm talking about and I make up stories as I go along. I have a voice that you can learn to trust. Really? We give ourselves so easily over, and we wonder how in culture, folks, how is it in culture we do the same thing? You wonder how your kids are now down with Antifa or BLM, Black Lives Matter. How do they become a part of this counterculture? And because they're easily won, they're easily swayed. I'm going to make a contention that the 1950s kid growing up was a lot less easily swayed than the year 2000 plus kid. And I'll tell you why. The 1950 kid was a kid who probably had both his parents and was raised in, sort of some sensibilities about themselves. Even in the inner cities, kids were different. I lived in the inner cities in the 60s, and we were different. Less likely to succumb to the nonsense of the day. Not that way anymore. We've got this very gullible culture that's willing to accept anything. They don't choose, look at anything and think about, that doesn't make any sense. Donald Trump's a racist. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. But okay, Donald Trump's a racist. But Hillary Clinton is an absolute abject racist. Barack Obama, Hillary, Bill Clinton eulogizing a member of the Klan, supporting a group, a Planned Parenthood, whose founder said black people were human weeds, and there's not even a whisper of racism on their part. And worse yet, you can see the outcomes. You look at what the Democrats have done to black people. It isn't like it's a secret. Okay, who here wants to live in a black neighborhood? How many no hands? Oh shoot! You know what? I'm on radio, and you know what I saw? No hands. But had we been in a room full of 1,000, no, make it 1,000,000 people, nobody's dadgum hand would have gone up. Not even Sheila Jackson Lee or Maxine Waters or Andre Carson want to live in a black neighborhood. I know where those fools live. They live amongst white people. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about. I know. Trump calling out the media in his speech a couple days ago, and some funny stories of racism, reverse racism. This one's intriguing. It happened a couple days ago as well. And then lying about Trump. Oh, you know what? The Debbie Wasserman Schultz story is back with some interesting twist. Lots to talk about. Back in
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful 4-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.